All right, guys, one sec. Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Let me just jump down over here. Make sure this shit looks good. This is going to be a bit of a test in and of itself, mostly because of the fact that I'm trying some new settings. I watched some YouTube tutorials, why I'm a few minutes late tonight, trying to make sure the settings are just right. My upload speed is good. I'm hoping that the bitrate, everything holds, because I have a few issues here and there with this, and I want to make sure that everything is up to snuff, so you guys get it all. All right. So who's ready for Stranger Things Season 2, Jack? Oh my god, I'm so ready for Stranger Things Season 2. That new trailer looked awesome. I watched it with my younger brother the other day, and I was all excited, and he hasn't seen the first season, so he's like, I have no idea what's going on. Can I say Alexis is a spagooter? I don't know what that is. Should we hang the bankers? No. Someone got a haircut. I did get a haircut, yes. All right. Yeah, I never eat Chipotle. I eat Chipotle. What's up, Stacy? How are you? You want to have my kid? I'm just a guy. I'm afraid not. So take a fat bong hit and a shot all in one. I don't have a bong or a shot, so I'm sorry to say that's the case. Oh god damn. I don't watch Shameless. No, I don't watch Shameless. What's going on, Void? How are you, man? My face is red. It's warm, dude. It's warm. I'm tired. I also got a tan when I was in California. It was hot in California, like hotter than Anaheim. Anaheim's closer to the beach, so it's not so bad. But like the humidity was insane. The UV index was off the chart when there wasn't humidity. I have really sensitive skin, so being out in the sun for too long, I have a legit sun allergy. Fucks me up. I didn't hear about Jake Logan getting swatted. So there's that. All right, Jordan. Let's just we're gonna get rid of that guy. Comic-Con, man. Comic-Con, that was something. That was definitely something. Comic-Con was a lot of fun as usual. I gotta do a video talking about the whole thing. I was really pissed off at Hall H, like super pissed off at Hall H, mostly because of the way that it was handled. It was a nightmare. I mean, not a nightmare. That seems like really just like stretching the level of how bad things were. It wasn't a nightmare. It was just like really, really, really annoying. That's what it sounded like to me. So that's the problem with it, is they have all these people, tens of, like thousands and thousands of people who want to get into this hall. Granted, they have limited space. The biggest problem is that Comic-Con will not stream to another room. They won't stream. The studios are like, we don't want to stream to another room because we're afraid of piracy. You know what? On that though, fuck you. All right, like the shit is. Look at Warner's. Everything Warner showed. Everything they showed. Someone hit publish on YouTube right afterward. I mean, Marvel didn't with the Black Panther footage and the Avengers Infinity War footage, but that stuff got leaked online. Well, at least the Avengers did. I haven't seen Black Panther yet, but I've seen the Avengers one like fucking a lot. I've shown it to everyone that I know. And if you haven't seen it yet, then you don't know where to look on the internet. So that's one of those things where it's like, they need to expand, and it's the city council that won't expand. And so, one second, sorry, fucking allergies. So the city council won't expand, and as a result of that, it's just like, it's fucking annoying. So, who's Bill? Chipotle matters. Fuck pussy ass dick. I don't know who this guy is. Keep an eye on that something new guy. So the Avengers trailer spoiled Thor Ragnarok. I don't know if I'd say it spoiled Thor Ragnarok, but it definitely told you what happened at the end of Thor Ragnarok. Like, I wouldn't call it a spoiler. I would call it, like, you can kind of tell where things are going to be. So, member segregation was before my time, but sure. All right. So, Inhumans looks very mediocre. It does. Like, that is not good. That is not good at all. The Inhumans is just, like, not looking very good. I haven't seen, like, the newest trailer or, like, the character featurettes or whatever, but I definitely did not care for what I saw. Rational Skeptic says, who do I think Alfred is talking to at the end of the Justice League trailer? Superman. I am pretty positive he was talking to Superman. Because they're not teasing anyone new right now, and we all know that the person teased for fucking Justice League is Superman. So, yeah, traps are gay. Oh my god, that fucking thing. Like, there was so much crap that went down last week while I was at Comic-Con, and I couldn't cover it, mostly because my internet was shit. So I'm staying with family. When I was there a few months ago, they had high-speed internet. They dropped it for, like, dish internet. You know, like dish craptastic internet. And as a result of that, like, I was unable to do anything. Like, there's times I was trying to upload a video, and, like, my brother was using it, and, like, my stepdad was using it, and it just would not, like, I couldn't upload. I couldn't do shit, you know? So I'm like, all right, well, plus it was, like, 100 degrees with, like, you know, 88% humidity or some shit like this, and it was just like, fuck that noise, man. It was too goddamn hot. So, do I watch Rick and Morty? Yeah, sure, I do. Any news on the Netflix Punisher? Marky, I did see the Netflix Punisher. I saw a little thing for it. I did. They showed us about probably 3 minutes. And that was pretty cool because it showed, like, him continuing his fight on the gangs. So him going after the bikers, him going after the cartel, and him going after the Irish. But the cartel scene was awesome. And I don't want to spoil it if you guys don't want me to spoil it. That's the whole thing. Because, like, it's a cool fucking scene. And it shows you, for one, I can't want to say it. I don't want to say it because it's going to be great. It's going to be pretty badass. I'm Just a Guy says, you should have seen how Pokemon Go Fest went. It's ass. I heard it's ass. I'm so glad Pokemon Go Fest didn't happen during what's it called? During Comic-Con. Like they should have done it during at Comic-Con. It would have been even worse. But the fact that there was like an hour line to leave or some shit like that, it's fucking crazy. So, no Captain Marvel in Infinity War. What do you think? I don't even know what to think about Captain Marvel at this point. The only reason why they're moving her story to the 1990s is because they can't figure out any other timeline to put it in that's going to tie in, which means that Captain Marvel is probably going to make an appearance at the end of Avengers Infinity War. Because if she's on Earth or whatever, or in the cosmos since the mid-1990s, so 20 fucking years, it's so stupid that she's not going to come back for this. So I don't know what they're going to do with Captain Marvel. To me, it looks more like they're just really, really hoping they can fit her in somewhere. This is the problem with Marvel. And I should do videos about this on 3 Buck Theater. There's a lot that I want to do on 3 Buck Theater. I've been contemplating a lot over the course of the past week, how I want to change things, how I want to migrate things around. I mean, really, the best part of this whole YouTube apocalypse thing is that it actually like gives me the opportunity to, like refocus and kind of like recenter my chi, which is one of the reasons why I do this stream and I do the videos, and then I put that out there. You know, like today, for example, I did I did 6 videos this afternoon because I woke up late. And then I'm doing this. And so like I will be exhausted at the end of today, but that's fine because that's the job and I took some time off. Any thoughts on who may die during Infinity Wars? Captain America right now is the only one I'm thinking of. Captain America. I'm trying to think who has the contracts. Whose contract is expiring? Probably Captain America and Black Widow. Is it just me or did... No, you guys haven't seen that trailer yet. Exploding fleshlight controversy. I haven't heard anything about that. You better link me or whatever. Did I see the new Planet of the Apes movie? I have not. I want to. Well, okay, I was at the drive-in in San Diego and I saw the last 5 minutes accidentally, or off and on the last couple minutes of it, so I know how it ends, and it ends pretty whoa. So I want to see the rest of it. I haven't seen season 3 of The Flash yet, past episode 5, so that's on my list of things to do. This is episode 7, Wolfer. Unfortunately, YouTube does not always update it in the right possible way. So that's a big issue. It's have I seen Baby Driver? I did see Baby Driver, Jared Fogle. Unfortunately, Jared, you're thinking of the wrong kind of baby. GeForce member, yeah, RDJ's contract is almost up. I'm sure actually to an extent it is probably up at him. With him, I think they're going about it on a case by case basis, right? And he even said he's willing to come back to the MCU if there are well thought out Marvel movies. And you got to understand that the next 10 years, okay, so we're going to get to 2020 and we're going to cap out this phase. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is going to be kind of like the lead in to the next 10 years. So there's phase 1 through 4 is the first decade of, it's the first 12 years of the Marvel franchise. That's the first 12 years. And then you've got past that, the next 10 years is going to be a whole new set of phases with all new characters and all new troubles leading to big event films. And that is their plan going forward. I mean, honest to God, it could hit 2040 and you'll be looking at like another set of like 20 Marvel films. They're just going to keep making them. And everything else. And people say superhero fatigue is going to be a thing. I would say superhero fatigue is going to impact everybody but Marvel. Should we get a Vampirella movie? No. The Flash's movie basically being Flashpoint. Well, they titled it Flashpoint, so it is Flashpoint. I would think that pretty much for the most part, though, the Flash's movie being Flashpoint is going to probably be like a way to recast Ben Affleck. I mean, I don't know what that is yet, if that's true, but that's kind of what I was thinking. What's my opinion on the Defenders? I saw the first episode. I did see the first episode. They showed it to us at Con. It's a little wonky with Iron Fist. Everyone else is great. Iron Fist is a little wonky, and they tend to focus a bit more on Danny Rand because he was the last show, and it ties in heavily to that. I'm hoping that I'm hoping his acting gets a little bit better because it feels like he's trying to like be emotional and it's not working very well. So is it possible Captain Marvel is set in the 90s in order to compete with X-Men Dark Phoenix? That's entirely possible. I have no idea. Spider-Man is basically a trailer for Avengers 3. No, it's not. It's not. It's really not. It's its own thing. It just happens to have Iron Man in it. So should do a Martian Manhunter movie. Razzle McDazzle, I'm pretty sure there's going to be one. It's BW's fault Ben Affleck might be leaving. Who is BW? Blair White? I don't know. Who's BW? You have to let me know who that is. We need to gently click the like button. Yes, gently click the like button. Get the likes up there. Come on. I've been off for a week. You guys haven't seen this face live in a week. No, I haven't seen the death battle you sent me. I'm sorry. Thoughts on the Metal Gear movie? I don't know any details about the Metal Gear movie yet. I just know the guy who did Kong Skull Island is directing him. Oh, okay. Warner Brother. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Warner's make sense. I don't know why. I'm tired. I didn't get home until like 2:00 in the morning. And I was like, I had to like fly from San Diego to Sacramento to Seattle and then drive back. No, Big Dick. I haven't watched the new Planet of the Apes movie yet. BW's Burt Ward. That's right. It's all Burt Ward's fault. But yeah, ultimately, there's a lot going on. What are things going on with Kraut and T versus Rage After Storm? I got no fucking idea. I'm not even involved in that. Like, people I talk to are involved in that shit. I got no idea. She's made some dumb statements, and then she has doubled down on those dumb statements. And people have been like rightfully giving her shit over it. But I don't know. Shartimus, Hall H was, it was maybe awesome. I read up a lot of what went down afterward, but honestly, I've been doing Hall H. Dude, this is my 18th Comic-Con. And you seriously need to stop going in the fucking comments on that video and saying I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been going to Comic-Con since 2000. I've attended Hall H every single year I've been there that it's been open, which I think was like, 2005 or 2006 or something. Like, I've been going to Hall H long enough to where I'm a fucking Hall H veteran. And the shit that they pulled the last couple of years involving wristbands has been goddamn fucking nonsense. To the point of where, yes, it pushed me to not want to go to Hall H. Because how can you sit there and say Hall H was awesome when you go to Warner's or even The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead or anything else that they fucking showed, right? Maybe outside of like an exclusive clip here or there, where everything they show you in there is immediately published online. So you're sitting there and they tell you all the time, you're wonderful, you're special, you're amazing, you're great. And then they go, this is for you. Like they're the fucking mom from Mommy Dearest. And then they immediately publish it online. It's like they're beating you for using wire hangers. It's ridiculous. Maybe I'm entitled for thinking that way, but I've waited out overnight. I've waited in all the lines. I've done the bullshit for fucking years. And I'm pissed off at them because they do not have a handle on the line, and the studios are bringing crap. And, you know, I mean, this is all TV this year anyway. So it's like, whatever, man. I'm fucking over it at this point. Because honest to God, covering it from a news perspective makes no sense to be there anymore. Doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's ridiculous. So it's just, yeah, I'm pissed off because there's just all fucking horse shit. You know, you sit out there. There are people I talked to that were out there for this year for 16 to 20 hours who didn't get wristbands because people cut in fucking line. The Comic-Con employees themselves told me people cut in fucking line. You're talking to people who are rightfully upset about being in line to get in, and because of whether the tent city was a fucking thing or not, which last year, by the way, tent city was not a thing. This year, yes, they added in the cones and they made it a thing, but last year it was not a thing. And that was a fuck up too. We waited till like 1:30 in the morning to get our wristband and still had to be back 6 hours later. And that's just, they keep fucking it up. And then also this year, dude, by the way, just to be on the fair side, usually they don't start giving out wristbands until 9 p.m. Friday night or Thursday night this year, 7:30 p.m. they gave out the wristbands. So where's the consistency? There's no fucking consistency. I missed getting wristbands on Friday or on Thursday because my group was there and they got them early and I couldn't get any cell reception, so I couldn't get told that they were there. I was pissed off. It's all fucking pissed off. I'm just tired. Anyway, I think I get on to the fucking content. I've been ranting on for 20 fucking minutes. MCAT, actually, I'm going to talk about that. It wasn't 7:30, dude. It wasn't. If it was 7:30, then why did I not get my wristband on both nights? The first night, Thursday night, I didn't get my wristband for Hall H until after 11 p.m. And then the next night it wasn't until 1:30 in the morning. They started at 9 p.m. Trust me when I say this, the people that I am with, the people that I go every single year with, are out there early in the day. My friends left Hall H on Friday. They left before the preacher panel, before the fucking stupid shit goddamn Twin Peaks panel, and they went out there at 3 p.m. and they waited. And by 11 o'clock, when they told us the shit was fucking sold out, they'd been out there for 8 goddamn hours. There was no way that there were 6,500 people in that line up to that point. There is not. There was a huge fuck up. And it's just like a couple years ago when they did that shit with the disabled line, and the disabled line called goddamn Fox fucking News. That was embarrassing. My friends are in that line too. And I sit there and watch as like Fox News came over to try to appeal to like, I don't know, the general conservative base of San Diego, California, that a whole bunch of people with disabled badges were not getting the same treatment as everybody else, even though, once again, it was a clusterfuck. Because that's precisely what's going on. And going back to the TSA thing, I talked to other airlines when I was there yesterday. I will talk about that when I do the video. But yeah, Comic-Con burned me out. Just burned me out. I had 2 big trips in a month. That's another part of it too. But I don't want to talk about Comic-Con too much right now because I'm going to get fucking angry about that shit. Twin Peaks, yes. Twin Peaks, the panel was stupid, James. The panel was ridiculous. Okay, mostly it's a stupid fucking comments from people. But they walk up there and they ask the questions like, oh, hey, Tim Roth, what did you feel? How did you feel about working on Twin Peaks, the revival? How does it compare to the original? And then Tim Roth and Matthew Lillard and a few other people that are new to the cast basically go, yeah, we never saw the show. I'm gonna watch it later and shit. Like, you're in a hall with like 7,000 people or 6,500 people, and it's like, you don't care. It was such a, like, I will say the preacher panel was really good because they had energy, they brought it. But the Twin Peaks panel was like, why the fuck are they even there? Fear the Walking Dead needs to stop going to Comic-Con because nobody gives a shit. You cannot make Fear the Walking Dead a thing. It's just there as an hour lead-in to the Walking Dead panel, which is actually pretty good. I don't even really watch the show much anymore, but I love the cast because they have fun together. Game of Thrones is also equally as fun just because Game of Thrones, they all like each other. So anyway, the TSA, yes, Kevin, I'm going to talk about that. But I did talk to other fucking airlines, and other airlines did give me the update as to why the fuck things happen the way that they happen. So I don't quite know what happened with United. But anyway, it's one of those things. Are traps gay? Maybe. I'm sure some of them are. I'm sure some of them aren't. You know, there was a trap that was next to my old place in Lakeside, who used to dress up, right? Go out in the street corner, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, full regalia, smoke cigarettes. You would think it's a hooker, right? You find out her name is like Sharon or something, and Sharon is only Sharon a couple hours a week when Sharon is allowed to be Sharon, and otherwise it's a dude. I think his name was like Andy or something, and he's straight. He just dresses up as Sharon. That's his deal. So Ed Wood was a trap, and Ed Wood was straight. Just happened to like women's underwear. There we go. The TSA are too lazy to do their jobs. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I need to get on fucking topic here because I'm already running behind on my format. Total Biscuit. Yeah, fuck Jesus Christ, dude, that fucking traps are gay thing. My God. That's just the most like such a stupid fucking thing. Such a stupid fucking thing. I can't believe TB got as mad as he got at that. Like, I mean, like he went like Angry Joe levels of just like retardation on that one. And I like Total Biscuit a lot, but he lost the plot on that. I mean, it's a stupid meme. It would be like someone coming up to me at a panel and saying like, $3 theater or something as innocuous as that. And then like having someone else like freak out, like, you fucking asshole, you fucking piece of shit, huh? Don't you know fucking memes kill? Don't you know memes kill? Just fucking listen to the fucking Southern Poverty Law Center. All right, memes are a hate crime. That's what they're fucking doing these days. Fire my chat, get a new chat. Yeah. Do I think that that DC got Joss Whedon to turn the DCEU into the MCU? I think so. Yeah, actually, I really do think so. I do. I think that they did. I think they really wanted it, and they went to him because he was so pissed off at Marvel anyway. So thanks a lot, KS. I will take a look. Memes are a hate crime. Monday night 2017. Exactly. Memes are a fucking hate crime. From what I heard, Laura Kate Dale didn't get upset. Like, I heard that was not even accurate. That Laura Kate Dale got upset. It wouldn't surprise me if Laura Kate Dale got upset. It wouldn't surprise me one damn bit if she got upset. Do I think Justice League will do anywhere close to Avengers in the box office? They want it to cross $1 billion. It won't do Avengers money because Avengers had all the lead-ins. They had 4 years of lead-ins. They kind of have 4 years of lead-ins for this. I think it will do about $1 billion. I don't think it will do much more than that. No, DJ K-Spec, it's all good, dude. Get your ID figured out. So what do I think of Angry Joe disabling comments on his videos? I understand why Joe did it. I do. I wholly understand why Joe did it. I get it. I get why anybody out there wants to disable comments on their videos. I do. But ultimately, you're asking people to watch you. You're also asking them to like be a part of something. Therefore, they need to be given a platform to do it. Even if you dislike what they have to say, they should still be allowed to have that platform. Now, there's a difference, though, between giving someone the comment section to respond to your shit and then reading it. You don't have to read shit if you don't want to. But that's the biggest issue here is like, I should read. Well, maybe. You don't have to read the comments. He doesn't have to. He could just sit there and disable or leave the comments up and then just never fucking read them. Like if he never read them, it'd be a lot better. So, that's it. Okay. Oh, all right. How much time I have to pay when you take off my shirt? Not going to happen. So, oh my God, Jesus Christ. This is already off fucking track. Let me go and get the first story up and running. Take a look at all this stuff here. All right. This is first one's kind of a fucked up story. I don't know why. I just kind of came across it, thought it was interesting, figured I would talk about it. Also, the stream seems to be handling itself a lot better today because I watched a couple of videos on how to do the settings, and the settings seem to be holding out. Cannot complain about that. Okay. Got this up here. Ooh. Nice and pretty image. It reminds me I still need to get back on a solid workout schedule. I lived off burritos in San Diego for a week. So my body is like basically all Mexican food at this point, and I'm not upset about that at all. Oh, my webcam glitching a little bit, looks like. Once I get my I got to figure out how to go get my new motherboard installed. That will take care of a lot of this problem. All right. Okay. The comments on this one should be interesting, but unlike Angry Joe, I ain't going to turn them off. Just saying. All right. Snapping. I always catch shit about that, too. I think it's pretty funny. Like, my dad's like, I'll watch your videos, and then I hear you snap, and then I forget that I'm watching. Or it brings me back into it, which I should do that more often in videos to then go, oh, pay attention. Watch what I'm doing. All right. Oh, come on. Don't be a fucking dick. Webcam. Just want to check that for a second. What the hell? Not dropping any frames. Okay, everything's working a lot better. It's just my fucking stupid computer. It's my motherboard. It's all my goddamn motherboard. Anyway. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the Mundane Matt channel. And, you know, I've been in a relationship for 8.5 years, right? We have a daughter on the way. We bought a house. We're doing pretty damn good. But not everyone out there has a good time when it comes to dating. In fact, my girlfriend and I have discussed this multiple times. Like, one of the things that we both would hate about if we broke up would be the dating process, because dating sucks. Because you're always trying to understand and get to know somebody new and find out if they're compatible. And this story is kind of like the ultimate bad thing that could happen when you're trying to date somebody. And at no point am I trying to make light of this situation. It is very much horrible. But in this particular case, a man is sentenced for stabbing a date 119 times after learning she was trans. I mean, I can't understand any of that. Actually, there's no way to justify the situation, right? Like, I mean, if you 119 times is a lot, but that's to me, that's a hateful number right there. That is you are mad at somebody to stab them 119 times, because yeah, you are fucking horribly mad at somebody. But let's take a look here. So in Pascagoula, Mississippi, a former Navy sailor, not Navy SEAL, has been sentenced to 40 years in prison for the 2016 stabbing death of a transgender woman in Mississippi. Dewana Hickerson pleaded guilty Thursday to murder in the killing of Dee Wingham in a St. Martin hotel room on July 23rd. Hickerson will also have to serve 15 years for a robbery charge. He could have faced the death penalty if he had gone to trial on the original charge of capital murder. So he got 40 years instead of, death penalty. I guess that's a good plea out. He'll be out when he's 61 versus never. He'll be out when he's 76 because of the 15-year, also for 15 years on a robbery charge. Now, autopsy results show Wingham, 25, was stabbed 119 times. Many of the wounds were to the victim's face. Her throat was slashed 3 times. Like, seriously. This dude down here in the corner, this is the dude that stabbed her, but Jesus fucking Christ. That you have to be like super fucking mad at somebody to shank them that many times. Mostly in her face. So that is fucked up. And slashed her throat 3 times. I mean, I could make a horrible joke there. I'm not going to, but oh my God. So the Jackson County Sheriff's Department Deputy Leo Allen said surveillance video showed Hickerson and Wingham walking together into a Best Western hotel room around 8:30 p.m. He said Hickerson was seen leaving the room alone about 23 minutes later, his shirt around his neck. Before leaving the room, he took a shower. Hickerson, a New Orleans native, was training at Keesler Air Force Base to be a weather forecaster. Real quick, let's just back up here. So they walked into a hotel room at the Best Western. And then 23 minutes later, so at 8:53 p.m., he left the room around his neck and he had taken a shower. So in 23 minutes, he found out that this woman was trans, freaked the fuck out, stabbed her 119 times, mostly in the face, slashed her throat 3 times, and then was like, I'm going to clean myself up, and then left. That's just insane. Like, that's like something like, and you can kind of see like what motivated him to do this. I'm not saying you would understand it or you would condone it, but you can kind of see what happened. It'd be like that scene in a Naked Gun 33 and a third when Anna Nicole Smith takes off her dress and then it goes boing, boing, boing. Like you could see that was definitely probably the reason. The discovery of the crying game, and clearly this guy did not take that very well, and he acted in the worst, most horrible fashion. Hickerson, a New Orleans native, was okay. There we got the other part. He said in court Thursday that he and Wingham had been chatting online for a couple of months, but had never met in person. He said they decided to meet while she was in Biloxi with friends. He said Wingham picked him up at the gate of Keesler, and the two went straight to the hotel room where Wingham was staying. He said after they had a form of sex at the hotel, she told him she was a transgender woman. He says, I lost it, saying he didn't remember much afterwards. So they had sex. Okay, so this is where you can see again, it's that shock reaction. Basically telling me that when they had some form of sex, probably it was through the back door, right? Probably she blew him, and then he did her. It was one in the poop chute, and then never noticed anything else that might have been there. Or could have just been thought it might have been like a really puffy vagina or something. And then, of course, at that point in time, he lost it. Now, again, you can see why he did what he did. You can understand the mentality of it, but you don't condone it. Period. You don't condone it. Wingham's mother, Vicky Blackney Wingham, criticized the punishment, saying, I think the plea is a slap in the face. He gets the chance to see his family, and I don't have that chance with my child. And this is, what she looked like here. And I do think that would be a slap in the face. He has a chance to come out of there in 65 years when he's 77 years old or 76 years old to see his family. He has that time to come out and still enjoy a little bit of time left alive when this person didn't. It is one of those things that comes up quite often in these conversations. Should a trans person tell the person that they are dating, I guess you could say the cis person they are dating, the straight person they are dating, that they are trans? And I think yes, actually, I do very much think yes. I would totally want to know, not because because you want to prevent things like this from happening, right? Like you can see that the dude, Dwayna Hickerson, what kind of name is that too? Jesus Christ. You can see what happened, right? This is a person let's be, jokes aside, all levity. There's no levity here. It's a horrible situation. Jokes are how I cope with these situations. But you can see that with this particular story, this is kind of how it went down, right? This is what I'm thinking. He's 21 years old. He's talking to this girl online. He likes her. They've been talking for a few months. She lives away. She's coming to town. He's like, I'm finally going to meet this girl that I like. I'm finally going to meet this girl that I've been texting with, probably sexting with, heavily sexting. I'm going to go on a limb and say that. Again, all speculation, but that's what my mind is telling me. And then they go and they go right to the hotel room. They don't pass go, right? They don't go get dinner. They don't go see a movie. They're there straight to fuck. That is what they're there for. They are DTF. That's what's going on. So they go straight to the hotel room. They have some form of sex, probably right away, just jump into it. Like one of those scenes in the movie where the door bursts open and they're making out and then they're on the bed and then they're fucking. And then, some form of sex basically tells me that it was anal. They don't want to say anal because if it was oral, they would have said oral, but it was probably anal. And then after it, then she told him that she was trans. And then this moment is when this girl that he wasn't expecting that shit. It's kind of like, he lost it at that point. That's what I'm thinking went down. It's like the Jenny Jones story. The guy, there was the dude who went there to tell his coworker that he loves him, and the coworker didn't know that the guy was gay, and the coworker didn't respond well, and that guy was, basically so humiliated afterward he killed himself. It's like they're not the same per se, but you kind of see like that there's like that kind of like mentality that would kick in. These are tough situations because when you look at something like this, you think to yourself, well, you'd want someone to be open and honest. You'd want someone to tell you the truth. And people do hide parts of themselves from their spouses, from their significant others, so on and so forth. But a story like this is so tragic because it could have just been avoided had she been open about her gender, about her sexuality. And again, I have nothing against trans people. I don't care. Your life is your life. But if I was dating a person and they were like, hey, listen, I'm trans, I'd be like, oh, that's good for you. I'm going to end this. I'm sorry. I don't, Riley J. Dennis might call me a bigot or whatever the hell, but this is not what I'm attracted to. And clearly neither was Dewana here. But just his reaction was one of absolute and utter horror and disgust and terribleness. And I do feel to an extent that that 65 years in prison is not enough for this kind of crime. But he pled down in order to get it, and that's just the way the law works. And you know what? He's going to miss out on every other part of his life because of this, because of his reaction. And unfortunately, that is the world we live in. All right, let me just stop that recording there. Man, what the fuck is up with my goddamn webcam? What is up with that shit? All right. Wait, there's a guy who cut off his dick and then charged a cop? All right. Good night, Bull Moose. Thanks for coming in, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, my webcam's a trap. My webcam's crazy. I got this, so I have to get that installed somehow. So yeah, okay, 65 is basically life. 60 life is not basically life. Look, Tracy, 65 is not life. The reason why I say it's not life is because modern medicine is keeping us alive longer. So the likelihood of this dude actually being around a lot longer past the age of that is, no. Like 65 isn't life. It's most of his life, sure, but it's not life. Richard Slammer, I've talked about the TV drama. I haven't done a video on it. So my webcam is more cancerous than John McCain's brain. It really fucking is. It's, you know what it is though too? It's when I'm recording. That's the big problem here. It's when I'm recording the video, when I'm recording in OBS is when it starts acting like that. He's probably going to get stabbed. Yeah, I'm a bit toasty pink. I'm tired. It's warm. My window's shut. So it's how it is, unfortunately. Prisoners do not get top-notch medical care. They get enough to survive. If he has cancer or develops a tumor, the state will cut it out. So, there's that. Yeah, no, Jack, entirely. Yeah, I think everyone would want to know for sure who they're dating, whether they've got a hot dog or a bun, or they're pretending to have a hot dog or a bun, because then it's like that's you not telling someone because you're afraid of rejection is you being selfish. And I think that in this case the girl probably was a little selfish in that regard by not telling him. His reaction was completely horrific, and I wish he never did it, but I do think that in that moment she's being selfish. So yeah, I might need to change the recording. Let me check out my settings real quick. Let me see here, because I was watching some videos. All right, let's see, video here. I can't do shit to the fucking. I can't do anything to the video right now without canceling the stream. So there's that. No, there's still there's a huge logical leap, but you have to understand too. Porcelain in some cultures, in some areas, especially someone in the military, if like homophobia runs deep, you know what I mean? Like homophobia runs deep and can get you in some seriously bad places. And I think that what might have gone down here is this guy had sex with a trans woman. He thought that made him gay. He couldn't handle it. He freaked out. That's probably the best course of action. I should have said that in the video, but that's a big course of it. That's a big part of that culture down there. And so that's a big part of it. So, oh man. Okay. We drink the same, what I've been drinking. Kirkland. I drink Kirkland. That's why you don't try to trap, man. Oh, Tara. Oh, what? Oh, I know that's a pun. I know you're being punny. Jen, I generally don't edit my videos if I can do it in one shot. So this live stream here is a way to do that. No one says here, thoughts on the juice being loose. Well, this now gives them the time to finally find the killer. Make sure that they can go back to jail. And by that, I mean OJ. You're calling BS on the story. You think you knew it was a dude? I don't know. No. I don't think so, Ranting Monkey. I don't think so. I'm pretty positive. His reaction, the 119 stab wounds, the slashing of the throat 3 times. That is an instant reaction. That is an instant gut reaction to that moment. That is not a feel shame moment. That is a, oh my God, this person has a dick moment and I can't handle that. That is an emotional shutdown, and just like that's an act of violence. That is a person who is probably in love with this woman, and having that drop on them completely got them to just go fucking crazy. Like, that's the way I see it. Like, I watch a lot of true crime shit to know that when it's 119 stab wounds, that is a crime of fucking passion. That is, you lose control, your body freaks the fuck out, and that's the whole thing. The traps are turning the freaking frogs, okay? What woman says no, put in my, okay, I can actually touch upon that. The other week I did a stream with Bearing, and we're talking about like odd encounters with women, and I talked about the story about this girl that I was kind of making out with, kind of hooking up with, and then my friend rolled in and basically like took her and shit, right? And I was pissed off, and then they ended up having this whole thing. Anyway, later on, he was telling me the story about how they had sex, and I was like, "Why are you telling me this?" He's like, "No, it's funny." He's like they were having sex, and he was going to town on her. His dick slipped out, went straight in her butt, and she didn't even fucking flinch. She just wanted him to keep going harder. Some chicks are into anal, dude. Some chicks are super into anal. And a guy comes in and shit, and she's like, "Look, put it in my ass first." Like, could it, whatever reason, we don't know. She could have said, "I don't want to get pregnant," whatever. But he slides it on in and then goes to town. That dude ain't thinking straight either, man. Like, he's been texting this person for months. He's finally getting it down. He doesn't care what hole he puts it in. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking went down. It's just, this is a dude who freaked the fuck out. Do I have any source of income other than YouTube? Right now it's YouTube, Super Chat, Patreon, and Amazon affiliate. So a couple different streams, mostly tying back into this. And so, yeah. So, I did read about that, Kevin, about Trump, about parents pulling their kids out of scouts over Trump saying, Jesus fucking Christ. I was a scout for years, man. If Trump would have come when I was there, my parents would have been like, how was it? I'd have been like, oh, it was whatever. Like, all right, cool. Did you get some fucking merit badges? That's all they would have cared about. So he doesn't reach around, bullshit. Dude, come on. Nah. Not everyone's going to reach around, man. You watch way too much porn. No one's going to reach around and shit. Okay, listen. Here's the thing. If he's not like, it was probably, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm going to fucking go into this shit. Okay. Here's how I envision it. And this is how I'm pretty certain it probably went down like this in order to make sure that the fucking twig and berries weren't connecting. All right. So here's probably what went down. God damn it. Why do I have to fucking describe this shit? Okay. So they're not doing it traditional doggy style. They're doing it like big spoon, little spoon. All right. So it's kind of like that where he's behind her. Right. And she's got her like just enough like where he can get it in there, and her legs are pressed tight at the fucking thighs. So it's kind of make it tighter, make the asshole tighter. And he's going in that way. And that way he's just like basically kind of just like gripped on and then humping for dear life, like a fucking dog humping a leg and shit. And that's probably what happened. Why am I even going into detail on this one? What the fuck is wrong with me tonight? I did pick the story. That is correct. I did pick the story. This is what happens on slow fucking news days. I love this sexy talk. Paint is such a vivid picture. Oh, man, this stream is just going to get my fucking channel shut down. I swear to God. Oh, my goodness. The hell? 200 people in here, too. Oh, wow. This is hysterical. This is fucking hysterical. Oh, gee. I should jump into the next story, though. I should jump into the next fucking story because this thing is just nuts. Oh, my God. All right, let me get the next one set up here. All right, this one might be a little bit longer. Same with the last two. The next two are going to be a little bit longer, so I'll try to rush through them so we're not here all fucking night. But, this is why you heart Matt. Why? Because I talk about this shit. I just, oh my God. Even after, no, Andrew, I'm pretty certain that there wasn't, I'm pretty sure there wasn't surgery. I'm pretty sure there wasn't that. I'm pretty certain there was a dick and balls in play there, but it was strategically covered as to not have it go out. You know what I mean? Sex talk with Mundane Matt. Oh, fun. Jesus Christ. The stuff I talk about to entertain this boss touch. Oh, gee. I wish I could like draw you guys a. You know what? I'm done. I gotta move on. I gotta move on from this shit because like I just feel like I have to defend my argument now, and so I'm getting like stubborn about it. So I have to defend my argument. So by defending the argument, I'm just gonna keep driving the point home about the position of which the dick entered the anus and how the balls didn't touch because of this thigh compression. It's just no. I gotta. You want me guys? I don't have MS Paint. Do I have MS Paint on here? Let me see. Do I have MS Paint? I have paint. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, let me see if I can draw this here. I'm gonna try to draw this. Why the fuck am I doing this? Okay. All right, we're gonna go that way. All right, and some pimples for the butt because clearly. Okay, and then that. Well, all right. Hold on. I'm trying here. All right. Okay. Okay. Kneecaps. Those are kind of the kneecaps. All right, and then navel. Why am I drawing the fucking navel? Okay, and then other dude is back. No, I don't like that. All right, we're gonna. Okay, and then this dude is. Okay, his knees are there. No, I don't like that either. Oh my fucking god, what am I even remotely doing here? Okay, hold on. There's some pimples for his ass. This is. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, so he's got his knee there. Okay, and then we're just gonna draw a couple. This is the patch, kind of like this is the point of entry. What I'm talking about here. Okay, so mark no. Red arrow. Okay. Hold on, it's. Okay. All right. You can't. Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let me just get this shit. And okay. Window capture. Oh, God, you guys. What are you doing to me here? What are you doing to me? All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Shitty MS Paint with Mundane Matt's happening. Okay, so what we've got. Okay. So this is how I assume the situation's gonna go down. All right. I can't believe I'm gonna fucking do this. I'll get you a super chat here in a second. But God damn it, no. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. So you've got them kind of in a half spoon position. All right, and the patch there is meant to indicate the genitals. I didn't want to draw genitals because this is horrible MS Paint. But he's coming in like that, and she's got her legs kind of like tucked together where it's just compressed down, and the dude is like not able to like feel anything. And it's like that can happen if you're well enough. If you know, like drag queens can like and even like the lady boys out of Thailand can compress the balls. They can compress everything. So that's kind of like how I'm thinking this thing. That's like how this thing I think is playing out. And so I'm just that's how I envision that thing. That's how I envision that thing happening. So there's that. That's what I envision that being like. Uh, that's my logic. That's my logic. Uh, and on this day, Matt question his life choices. I do. Oh my god. I I'm just saying. I've that's how I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking in that moment in time. Like I'm thinking in that moment in time. If he would have had any thoughts that there were balls there, he might have thought that it was like a puffy vagina. You know what I mean? And like that's something that I've legitimately heard used as a way for that. Matt, make a new T-shirt. The thumbnail Paul should totally say whatever it is. It should say episode 7. Best comical sex instructor. Sergeant Buck says voted better sex ed instructor than Lacey Green. Oh, okay. Rational Skeptic, I'm sorry I missed your super chat here. Lauren Southern loses her Patreon, but Rebecca Watson, who doxes people. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucked up, man. I missed that one earlier. I am sorry, but yeah, that actually that legitimately happened. And maybe in the future I will draw some more MS Paint shit before they get rid of MS Paint. Oh man, why? Why did this happen? Why? Why did this fucking happen? You guys are fucking killing me here. Oh, you sons of bitches. Oh, you fucking sons of goddamn bitches. Oh my god. Alright, I should jump over to the next one. You fucking assholes. Jesus Christ. Oh. Jonathan Kress, I am sorry you came into this so late. Oh my god. Oh, they're keeping on the floor. Okay, cool. So yeah, maybe some other time I'll draw some more shit. Oh my god. Very informative red arrow. Oh. I have a feeling like my dad is watching. I just have a feeling like my dad is watching. Let's get that conversation later. What the fuck are you doing? Oh wow. Yeah, this is how much I love you guys. I draw. Oh, okay. Oh, thankfully. Oh, okay, cool. This is gonna come back later on to bite me in the ass. I swear to fucking God, but it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Whew. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Ranting Monkey, I really needed to laugh. Comic Con was stressful. It was stressful. That was just pretty funny. Let me just, Oh, wow. All right. I need to, all right. Let me just close that out. I don't know why I drew that thing. Yeah, I'm like the Bob Ross of fucking, of late night YouTube live streams. Oh, wow. Comic-Con equal money grab. No, not really. Holy shit on a fucking cross. Okay. Oh, I gotta like for a second. Whew. I'm fucking warm. Oh wow. Okay. Put it on the fridge. Teach my kid how to really draw shitty MS Paint art. I need to get a denim shirt and an afro wig. Anything is accomplishable. Here's a happy little puffy vagina. Oh, I'm totally warm. Yeah. This is why I do this shit. I fucking love this crap. I didn't see Kevin Smith at SDCC because he didn't speak in Hall H. Man, he fucking didn't do it this year. Oh man. Hashtag puffy vagina. Oh, no con cred. I didn't get con cred. I should be good. I had like I usually don't get con cred. I've been going so long. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Let's Oh my god. All right. I think I'm gonna take a quick break to go put some water on my face to fucking warm up, a little bit, just because, or cool down a little bit, just because it's like fucking I'm so goddamn hot. So give me a second to, I'll be right back in a couple minutes, and we'll do the last couple stories and finish this night out because god damn it, that's fucking funny. Well, Renting Monkey, I've seen plenty of puffy vaginas. I look at some odd porn. All right. Oh, so I'm still a little red, but it is because of Comic-Con, and it is because of being in San Diego and not wearing a hat. So there's that. Oh god damn. No, I had to go put lots of cold water on my face just to fuck. Oh, wow, man. Oh god, okay. All right. Puppy vagina time is over. I got work to do, ladies and gentlemen. I have a lot of work to do. Actually, I want to see one thing real quick. How is the quality of this stream? Well, it looks a little... I look really red in the stream. I look redder in the stream than I do in reality. So that's the thing. I do look redder in the stream. I do not know why I look redder in the stream. Hold on, I'm just kind of thumbing through some shit here. Yeah, I look redder. It's weird. It might be the coloring that I chose for this thing. Let me see. It might be the color range or something. It might be it. Here I look good. On the preview I look fine. So there's that. My child will find this one day. Yeah. Probably. So, okay. Oh man, all right. Let's yeah, my palm is awful red. Yeah. Redder is not a word. More red, fine, more red. For some reason on the stream, I'm looking more red, and I think it has to do with the color. Again, this was, as I said at the beginning of this thing, this was a tester. After looking at some settings, I'm going to tweak a few things to see if it works. But clearly there's an issue here. So there's that. I think I know what to do. Well, I gotta know what to do. But, okay. Let's, can we stay on for a little bit longer? Yeah, I'm just going to rush through these last two stories, though. So I at least have that stuff done, and then we'll go from there. More red than the glorious Soviet Union. Yeah, no, I'm pretty red there, but not as red as I am legitimately. Okay. I was trying to find the... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pause that up. Oh, good to go. The webcam's acting up again. Hopefully it won't be a big of a problem. I gotta go and make an appointment to get this fucking new motherboard in. God damn. Always technical problems on this shit. Always technical problems. Alright, let's jump over to the story here. Go ahead and start record. Let me just take a look here. Output. Video. Yeah, okay. Yeah, shit. Alright. Well, okay, that's fine. Okay, hopefully the webcam will hold a little bit. I said that as it's kind of glitching. God damn. Alright, yeah, I'm going to tweak this shit tomorrow. Be on the safe side. Okay, so let's jump into this story here. Alright. Let me just get that. Fucking, alright. Whew. Snapping. Drink of water. You fuckers watching me work, man. You guys make my job fun, I'll tell you that. Hashtag puffy vagina. Should put that on a fucking t-shirt. Sell that shit. Go to Comic-Con, someone's wearing a puffy vagina shirt. Fuck that webcam. I gotta stop looking at that. It's driving me nuts. Alright, I gotta move some stuff over. There we go. There we go. Alright, snaps for traps. You fucking asshole. Why am I reading the comments? Why am I reading the comments? Oh, God. You guys are killing me here. You're fucking killing me. You guys are fucking killing me. All right. Oh my God. Oh, I have pot cookies. Sorry, this reminded me. This, our snap's gay. Oh God, you fucking assholes. You fucking assholes. I gotta close the chat. I have the chat over like my webcam thing, and it just like all I'm seeing is just nothing but like people. Oh Jesus Christ, the puns. The puns are hysterical. You fucking assholes. All right. Okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the MundaneMatt channel, and I do cover a lot on this channel about campus crazies, the totally moronic, insane identity politic bullshit happening around college campuses, universities, not only in this country, but around the world. But this one, oh my God, this one feels like probably one of the most sexist, and I'm just going to use the word misandrous things that could ever come out of Ivy League, especially when you know for a fact that the idea of a rape epidemic on college campuses is pretty much just hyperbolic nonsense used as a way to push a political narrative. But it says here that Princeton's new men's engagement manager is to combat aggressive masculinity on campus. Yes, because nowadays college campuses have for every one male student, there's two female students, but clearly aggressive masculinity is the problem, right? That's the thing. All right, going on to say here, are young men at Princeton University violent, aggressive, hypermasculine stalkers or rapists? Well, if you ask any feminist, this would apply to any other college or university out there, and they would probably all answer in unison, yes, but no, that's not the case at all. A new position at the Ivy League institution indicates that campus officials apparently think enough of its male students grapple with such problems that it warrants hiring a certified clinician dedicated to combating them. I probably mispronounced that word, but that's perfectly fine. The university is in the process of hiring an interpersonal violence clinician and men's engagement manager who will work with the campus office called SHARE that's dedicated to survivors of sexual harassment, assault, dating violence, and stalking. Considering the fact that it can impact anybody, where's a resource out there for men who are assaulted by women? I mean, that's a valid question. It's not a men's rights activist question. That's a valid question. You want to talk about equality. Men are the minority on college campuses and university campuses across the country, and therefore they're still being targeted as being these hyper-masculine rapists. But what about those who have been assaulted by women on campus, which has been a thing? Where's their help? Where's their help, Princeton? Why doesn't that exist? Because this kind of shit never ever actually does exist. Let's see. Now it goes on to say that according to Cher, 1 in 4 female undergrads experienced such misconduct during the 2015-2016 school year. The men's manager will also launch initiatives to challenge gender stereotypes and expand the school's men's allied voices for a respectful and inclusive community, a self-described violence prevention program at Princeton that often bemoans toxic masculinity on its Facebook page. Except when you look at the those who are against toxic masculinity, those very vocal and out there male feminist allies, how many of them have been busted for actual rape or murder or stalking or for gatekeeping or for sexual harassment? There's a lot. But clearly, anyone who's not on the pro-feminist agenda, they're the problem here. According to the job description, the men's manager will develop educational programs targeting the apparent high-risk campus-based populations for primary preventions of interpersonal violence, including sexual harassment, sexual assault, domestic dating violence, and stalking. Okay, well, again, is this just to teach men not to rape, or is this a resource for men who have been raped? Clearly, the latter is far more important than the former, which is one of the most asinine arguments ever. Every time I see one of those posters that says, teach men not to rape, it's like, yeah, also teach women not to rape. What you got? You got nothing. But again, it's that hysteria that's been created over the course of the past couple years from, well, let's face it, the Obama administration forcing Title IX on these universities, telling them that if they don't start enforcing them to like the nth degree, they lose federal funding. And it's an unfortunate thing. It's a highly unfortunate thing that sexual assault has been relegated to such arguments. It really is. It's really shitty to have to always have the argument of, wait a minute here, hold on, it's not what you're saying that it is. These statistics are heavily flawed. The data they pull from is not about whether or not somebody was actually sexually assaulted, but whether or not they feel they might have been or they could be in a position to be. It's not hard-lined data, but that is what's used to create this false narrative, and why Princeton is trying to hire a men's manager. It's insulting is what it is. It's insulting that people don't ever want to actually go back to the root of the data to look at where it came from. They just want to take it and run with it. Now, don't get me wrong. There are multiple things that happen with this all the time. I myself have been guilty of that as well. But when information comes out that contradicts that you have to be willing to come out and say, I fucked up, this is not the way that it is. But because of the Title IX restrictions, or I guess you say the forcing of that on the college campuses, they don't ever want to admit they made a mistake. So instead of admitting they made a mistake and readmitting the student that has been, basically falsely punished in some of these cases, or incorrectly punished, they just choose to ignore it and move on with their day, and they let the lawsuit from that student come in, and then they just pay it off or whatever, because that's easier for them than admitting that they were wrong. Because at the end of the day, this all boils down to money, and there's probably more money that they'll get from the government versus from that student's tuition. So there's that as well. But hey, listen, as it's been going, every time we see a lot of these protests on college campuses, student enrollment is down the next year. So there's something like to consider with that as well. Okay, so the job posting implicitly refers to men as perpetrators and women as victims. Of course they do. Of course they do. There's no other way to look at that right now. Equality be damned. It's clearly men. Men are the predators. They are the persons causing the problem. And women, they're just delicate flowers that can never hurt a soul. Never hurt a soul ever. That's fucking horseshit. The position may also implement a mandatory accountability program for students accused of sexual misconduct under Title IX. Exactly. Again, it's that students accused. If you are accused under Title IX on college, you're not accused. You're found guilty. You're not given the opportunity to question the accuser. You're not given the opportunity to face that person in court. You're not given the opportunity to defend yourself. You're told not to talk to potential witnesses that could corroborate your story. You are told to be silent and to literally take it up the ass while the school gets its fucking federal funding. That's what happens under Title IX, and one of the reasons why it's absolute horseshit that it's being used as a weapon against male students. And it's sad. It's so fucking sad. Princeton University's communication office defended the position in an emailed statement last week, saying the school confirmed it's still working to select a person to fill the position, which it advertised in late May. Surprising. A position like this, which is designed to further chastise and degrade men, hasn't been filled already. You figure some crazy feminist would have been out there already doing this, or some male feminist ally that's going to use it as a position of power would have already applied en masse in order to jump in to take this role over. Glad to see that it's still vacant. Glad to see that at this point in time, male students on Princeton aren't well, it's summertime, so they're currently not in, but hey, they're still safe. They go on to say here, Princeton's program is similar to programs at other colleges and universities and is consistent with established best practices that encourage both men and women to create and foster a culture in which there is no place for interpersonal violence, where safe and healthy interpersonal relationships are the norm. Yes, but that again is a two-way fucking street. It's a two-way fucking street. There is literally no way that you can sit there and say that all men are perpetrators and all women are victims and still be talking about equality. I mean, there was a case not too long ago of a passed out drunk dude in his girlfriend's dorm whose roommate pulled down his pants, sucked him off, and then fucked some other dude, and then said that first guy who was drunk, passed out, couldn't consent, and was raped, essentially raped her. And he was booted off a college campus, even though he's able to prove that what she claimed didn't happen, or what she says happened didn't happen. He still isn't allowed to come back on campus at all. But equality, right? I kind of want higher education at this point to just kind of implode, because fuck this shit. It's so ridiculous now. Like, pisses me off. Like, I mean, I'm having a daughter. I'm not having a son. Part of me wanted a son to talk about these issues with and everything, but I'm going to talk to my daughter about respect, about getting respect and giving respect and being careful and all that shit. because that is how you raise a fully functional person in the society, is to teach them that equality means equality, that equality means, being responsible for your actions and being held responsible for your actions, and that the other person be also held responsible for their actions, and that you just oh god, it just pisses me off so fucking much. Founded in 2013, the Men's Allied Voices for a Respectful and Inclusive Community program, which I'm really surprised that the acronym here isn't just CUCK, seeks to promote healthy masculinity. Sorry, that was a bad joke, but still. Seeks to promote healthy masculinity through workshops and other educational programming on campus. The program also fights toxic masculinity, according to numerous Facebook posts, and subscribes to the feminist theory of fragile masculinity, which denigrates men for subscribing to traditional gender norms. So yes, this is social justice bullshit 101, and they wonder why a position like this has been created. It's been created because the university has basically been allowed to foster that kind of environment, the environment that basically blames all men for everything without even remotely considering that the fairer sex, so to speak, can be just as predatory. And when there's more of them on college campus, it's basically kind of like jeez, it just fuck me. All right, so the successful candidate will also recruit and train students to serve as role models for men-identified students related to the development of healthy relationships and healthy masculinity. So therefore, people who I want to say, there's jokes in there that say like, oh, beta male cucks, but it's almost like that's kind of the reality of it. Like that's kind of what they're looking to hire, and that's sad. That's not going to be as a role model. That's going to be an apostate. The successful candidate must have a master's or doctorate in a field related to social work or women's studies. So basically troll any help wanted board for those who have graduated in those degrees. Also probably human resources. The College Fix was unable to identify a corresponding clinician targeted towards women. The position you reference seeks to strengthen Princeton's efforts to prevent violence among all campus populations, with the focus on how we can best engage men as agents of positive change. This is from the Princeton Communications Office. The person hired for this position will support an existing initiative, the Men's Allied Voices for a Respectful and Inclusive Community, and will provide mentoring and guidance to help men serve as effective advocates for the prevention of violence and connect those affected by violence with the services and support they need. I highly doubt that last bit's true. I highly doubt that last bit's true at all. We have seen an increased demand by men on our campus to play a more active role in preventing interpersonal violence. We are pleased to support this growing interest. Yeah, you've seen an increased request from men on campus to be looked at as equals, and especially when it comes to ideas of interpersonal violence or sexual assault or domestic abuse, and instead of actually advocating for them on behalf of these problems and trying to get to the root of these problems and basically teach everyone not to rape or everyone not to be a cunt, you instead target them by hiring a men's engagement manager that is set to vilify, demonize, and basically just ostracize them if they express any kind of masculine traits that are deemed inappropriate or wrong. That's pretty much what's happening here. We've seen this kind of shit, on Harvard and other fucking Ivy League schools, and it just keeps permeating itself out there. One of the reasons, like I said, one of the big reasons for this is because men are not like, there's not an equal footing. There's not 50-50 on college campuses. It's like 60-30 or 66-33. And this is what comes off of this. It's that constant we're the victim mentality. We need to find a person to blame as the fucking attacker. So hey, let's point to the minority gender on college campus and make them the ones that are out there hunting all the time. It's nonsense. It's horseshit. It's offensive, and it's not going to stop for a while. And I really do hope more people talk about this kind of crap, because I wouldn't recommend, if you are a male going into college, to go at all to any of these schools. Period. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend wholly to go into a trade, because that's where you're probably going to find the most. I don't know. You're going to probably find the most equality there. All right, let me just get that one going and jump back over to this. That pissed me off a little bit. Oh God. Anita Charbo. No, Kate Jarbo is a nice ring to it. No, 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 no. What's it called? What's it called if Matt jumps off a building? Mundane splat. Oh my god. And everyone's talking about my daughter. It's pretty funny. I look through the comments and shit. It's so stupid. That shit is so fucking. That's so stupid. I've not heard a snaps for traps shirt. Oh Jesus Christ. How would I even remotely market that as being something that's not fucking horrible? Lacey Jarbo. No. Will college levels of shit start affecting trade schools? Probably. Seventh Beetle of Doom. They probably will. But then again, those are still working out into the real world. It's true. This college has no dick. Absolutely, man. Abso-fucking-lutely. Has no penis. This place. Oh my god. It's that's so fucking, that just angers me to no end. It's like, you're exhibiting masculinity, and it's like, I could imagine like some Judge Dredd-esque level of feminists come out, and it's all like, you are exhibiting fragile masculinity. You have been fined 2 merits and must report to an ISO cube, or it's like, ooh, toxic masculinity equal death. So there's that. It's just, oh, nice Nazi shirt. What, my fucking Empire shirt? Will I educate my daughter on the ways of jarbology? And free pirate bitches? Sure. Why not? If you're going into STEM and you think it's worth going to college, maybe, but just keep to your fucking self. That's the whole thing of where we're at right now. You just got to keep to your fucking self. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to bust out this last one here, which is an update on a video yesterday. I need to go to a re-education camp. No, I don't need to go to re-education camp. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. That's okay. So, oh my fucking god, it's so fucking warm in here. So, okay. Let's get this last one done. Why am I anti-college? Because college is dumb in this day and age. Lily Jarbo, no. My name starts with an M. I'm pretty sure my daughter's name will start with an M. So if you guys think of M names, think about that. Jenna Jarbo. That sounds like a porn star name, Jack. That sounds like such a porn star name. Like, hi boys, my name's Jenna Jarbo. No, that sounds fucking horrible. All right. Matilda. Mary Jane, Mary Magdalene, Michelle, is that it? Michelle, Marianne, Michelle, Macy, Marie, Mary, Metroid. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. Okay, let's Marmalade, Maribel. Yeah, my girlfriend Ashley suggested Maribel the other day. I shot it down. I don't like that name. So, wait, want to rage? Read Common Sense Media review of Platoon. Website bashed Oliver Stone for not having women in combat roles. Mercy Jarbo. Oh my god. It's funny. So far, no one has recommended the name that we've actually been circling around. Mongo. Yes. That's pretty funny. Mongo Jarbo. That's right. God damn it. Okay. Let's, there we go on here. As you guys probably know what's happening here. Gotta talk about this shit. Let me start recording. All right. So far, I mean, hey, just to say though, the stream has been holding steady. It hasn't, according to this, dipped at all. Stream health's been pretty good. The colors are a little bit off, which I will fix for tomorrow. I have a feeling that's a lot to do with everything else. So because I kind of tweaked some settings on the recording part of this. And then yeah, all right, cool. Let's go from there so I can get this thing done so I can open a fucking window. All right, I am recording. No, I'm not recording. I'm recording now. Okay. I remember snaps for traps. God damn it. God damn. God damn you guys. You guys are fucking great. You guys are fucking... Jesus Christ. Snaps for traps. Snaps for traps. Snaps for traps. I still prefer the snapping. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the MundaneMatt channel, and the other day I did a video as I was leaving San Diego about the security administration, basically saying that comic books are banned from leaving San Diego International Airport due to threats of terrorism or some such shit. But it turns out that the TSA is very adamant that that did not happen, and that United Airlines was lying. Dirty, filthy liar, saying here, we never told United to ban Comic-Con attendees from checking their comics. But there was pictures that came up, so I don't quite know where that came from. But I did go through San Diego International yesterday, and I did talk to them, and I will get to that as this video goes on. Saying here, on Sunday, United Airlines posted a message to all Comic-Con attendees traveling through San Diego, informing them that they would not be able to fly with comic books in their checked luggage. The airline even clarified on Twitter that the TSA handed down the edict, which applied to all airlines operating out of San Diego. There's this one problem with United's announcement. It wasn't true. That actually, I believe, is kind of a hit or miss. I think there's elements of it that are true and elements of it that aren't, based on what I was told. In a statement obtained by Fox News, United claims to have misunderstood the TSA's instructions regarding comics, even though a TSA spokesperson had since claimed that the agency never issued instructions of the sort. Saying here, I don't know how United went ahead and stated a TSA policy incorrectly, says Lori Dankers, a TSA spokesperson who spoke to Ars Technica. Well, I think I do know. I think I do know. And I will talk about this here. So basically, I spoke to a couple different people at different airlines as I was waiting for my flight yesterday out of San Diego. And basically, before Comic-Con a couple weeks ago, there was another convention in town that gave away a lot of books. Right? Like a lot of magazines and a lot of things like that. And when people left and it went through they checked their bags and went through the x-ray before getting on the plane, the magazines themselves, the glossy paper, the way the books were put in there is what caused a bit of a haywire with those machines, causing TSA to have to manually go through and check every single bag that had this issue, of which there were quite a bit. And so I have a feeling that United maybe jumped the gun with this, thinking that this would have also had applied to Comic-Con attendees because comic books and those particular books were the same. Now, that's what I was told by attendants at Southwest, and I want to say Alaskan. I stopped by there real quick. Very similar stories, and that's what I was told. And so that, to me, makes a lot of sense in terms of maybe how this mix-up happened. But the fact that United put it out there, that might have been an overzealous person or possibly a troll who worked there wanting to fuck with people. And these are some of the tweets I showed yesterday. But according to the TSA itself, there was never any such order to restrict comic books from checked luggage at San Diego International Airport. Saying here, I can say that the TSA has advised in the past that if people bring several of the same type of item, it can alarm the checked baggage screening, but there is no prohibition on bringing things that are not a security threat. This is again from Louis Dankers. Dankers also claimed that comic books are not considered a security threat and that the TSA encourages travelers to check comic books if they so choose. Now, again, I'm wondering here if this was like bulk orders of comic books, and it might just make it look like a dense item inside of the X-ray. I had 6 signed copies of Fathom, written by Blake Northcott, who is on Twitter that I follow. She signed my copies the other day. I had those with me in my bag. They are safe, so that is good. That was kind of a running joke on Twitter afterward. But now the TSA did go further today to clarify things, saying that on Twitter, saying to certain people, saying here that there is no note, there are no TSA restrictions on this kind of stuff here, and then there's more people talking about it. Now, a United spokesperson chimed in and did not reveal the source of the airline's information, but admitted the airline misunderstood the TSA's restrictions, saying while TSA is recommending that customers keep their comic books in their carry-on bags, there was no restrictions on packing them in checked luggage. Now, Again, that has probably everything to do with the idea of just going through the x-ray machine and it being all items of one type that might be a little bit odd. And again, there was an incident involving this just a couple weeks ago in San Diego, which is probably what prompted the response from United. Now, they say here, we misunderstood TSA's instructions and regret any inconveniences may have caused our customers. It was more of a hilarity thing, I think. But at the same time, it just makes United look even stupider, even after the whole fucking doctor being pulled off of the airline thing. Regardless of your thoughts on that, it was a black eye for the company's PR, and this did not help. People who don't know about the updated information on this probably won't fly United next year, therefore making my Southwest flights a lot more packed. So thanks, United. Anyway. Even though United declined to reveal a TSA source, it's possible that the airline made Sunday's announcements based on an older blog post published during the 2016 San Diego Comic-Con, in which the TSA advised against packing stacks of brochures and assorted comic books and checked baggage, lest they set off any alarms and slow down the screening process. At the time, the TSA also recommends removing such items from carry-on luggage at screening checkpoints and placing them in separate bin where they can be x-rayed more easily. In a more recent blog post concerning carry-on bags, the TSA stated that occasionally our officers may recommend passengers remove items such as heavy, glossy programs during a special event with lots of travelers, such as Super Bowl programs, but nowhere does the post mention that such items could be banned from checked bags. And again, what this probably boils down to here, guys, is just a huge fucking miscommunication. But this was posted in San Diego. This whole thing was posted there. United then talked to somebody through a DM confirming that this happened. So you can see how this story kind of ended up blowing up out of proportion. I mean, the story was reported as being true. United basically doubled down on that. And then the TSA came back out and they were just like, no, 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 no. Then there was basically a lot of that backtracking of a misunderstanding. So I wanted to cover this in a video today simply because I wanted to, for one, clear the air about everything and make sure that people who saw my video from yesterday know that there was an update to this and that really it was just a misunderstanding and ultimately not a huge deal. So I'm glad that it's like this. I'm glad that it was just a misunderstanding and not the TSA being like super fucking assholes because, you know, they need a little bit of good PR. And this kind of makes them out to be the good guy here, right? It kind of, you know, even though they've done nothing, it makes them out to be the good guy, and it might wash away some people's memories of them, you know, strip searching 5-year-old screaming children at the San Diego International Airport in 2013. Yeah, that happened. Don't think we forgot that. I was living in San Diego at the time, and trust me, that shit was hard to watch. So they probably are like, hey, score one for us. We're not the dicks this time. No, you're not the dicks this time. All right. Jump back over to that. All right, there we go. More likes. Yay, I like likes. Likes are good. Likes are good, man. Oh, what does this have to do with vaping? I don't know. Hopefully no one got an anal search for having comic books. Andrew, I took a burrito through TSA last year and they like pulled out the bag and they were like running it through for like, you know, to bomb residue, to make sure there wasn't bomb residue on it. And then I jokingly said the only bomb residue is going to be on my shorts after I fucking eat it. And they were like, I thought it was funny. So, oh my God. Mohammed Jarbo. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. You guys are fucking funny. You fucking guys. You're all great. I think on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Hey, not your problem. Thanks for the $1 super chat. So the title should say fucking numbers. Oh, did I not? I might not have updated the title. That is correct. I did not update the title. That is my fault. I will fully admit that. United has become a joke at this point. So snap if you hate both the TSA and United. Snap, 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 snap. Jasmine Charbo. Oh, okay. So I did ask on Twitter yesterday if people like these live streams. So I guess, you know, I took a week off, none of these streams and shit. So my question to you guys is seriously this. How are you guys enjoying this type of stream? Is it fun? Do you guys like the 3 stories and the discussion, and as well as the MS Paint porn? I really appreciate you guys watching. But this is something that I like to do. It does actually save me a lot of time. And it cuts down on my workload a little bit with running through like theater and everything else. And with having the kid, it's going to come in handy. So I do appreciate that stuff. Be sure to watch the other videos, without the ad block, because right now I really need it. Or Patreon. But no, Super Chat's helping out quite a bit. You guys are pretty badass with that. I really do appreciate it. I'm hoping now to not go anywhere for a few weeks in order to recoup all the money I spent on Mexican food in San Diego. It was a lot. It was definitely a lot. The buffering is on your end, Chaos. My stream is rocking 3,500 kilobits a second. So my stream is tight. It's my pullout game that's weak, but my stream is tight. So I'm glad you guys like the stream. Well, it's hard, Mr. Shadow, to mix it up. So I might mix it up later on this week, but. So there's that. Also needs more butter. I don't quite know that one. All right. Well, I will. I will. I'm so red because it's a color thing. It's a color thing right now. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I'll be back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard. Have yourself a great night, guys, and peace out.